Exposing the truth. So the rumors peddled by the anti-Apple slaves is debunked once again. Apple Watch, the failure, and other Apple wearables is up 60% year over year. 60. Not 10, which would be amazing. Not 25, which would be incredible. Not 50, which would be phenomenal. But 60% year over year. How are you going to explain this one? How are you going to get yourself out of this one? The funny thing is, a few days ago, some idiot was telling me that Apple Watch was a failure and the sales were declining monthly. I said, wait. Hold on a minute. We don't even have the numbers yet. They're coming out on July 31st. And he stopped replying after that. Well, here are the numbers. And contrary to what the idiots believe, which is funny because they believe it only because they say it. Without facts, they just believe it because they say it. Zero facts. Zero. But here are the facts, fortunately and unfortunately for them. Apple Watch has risen in sales 60% and revenue 60%. So this is funny. Apple does not release numbers. So people say it's a failure because Apple does not release numbers, which is funny again because before the Apple Watch was even released, Apple said they would not release numbers, which is hypocritical once again because the freaking Android slaves are the most hypocritical crowd I've ever seen. They're worse than the feminists. They're worse than the Sony fanboys. I mean, these people are straight hypocrites. They say Apple is a failure because they don't release numbers, but neither do none of the Android manufacturers. Yeah, right, double standards. It's all hate against Apple. But here's the truth. 60% up revenue year over year, and we could assume about 60% up in sales, logically. This is hilarious. Another thing is AirPods are doing extremely well. With that in mind, both of these new product categories for Apple, remember the Apple Watch was only released 3 years ago. Only 3 years ago, and you see these things everywhere. Same thing with AirPod. Actually, AirPods were just released, but you see them everywhere is what I'm saying. That's the same thing. What do they have in common? You see them everywhere. What else do they have in common? They're pretty freaking new, especially the AirPods. I don't even think, they haven't even reached a year. They're going to be a year old next year. And you see them everywhere already. I'm predicting that the AirPods are selling faster and more than the Apple Watch. But we might not see those numbers either, which is fine. Just use your eyes. You see the damn things everywhere. I don't even see the Android watches anymore. I think they stopped updating them too. Also, Qualcomm isn't making new CPUs for them, so that kind of sucks. If you buy a new Android watch, you're an idiot because you're buying about 4-year-old technology. Ooh, that's an iced out one. So, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless at how stupid these people are. They just make crap up. So, revenue for the Apple Watch is up 60%. And I quote, here's an article. It says, Apple's wearables business is rising quickly with the 60% revenue increase year over year. Right. And this includes Apple Watch, AirPods, Beats. That whole sector is growing 60%. Here's something, I guess they try to break it down here. It says, while Apple didn't break out detailed product sales, telling investors about the increase in wearables revenue does tell us it accounts for a big part of the overall other products category. Okay, so other products category was up 37% at $3.74 billion. Yeah, those failures, man. They're only making Apple about $4 billion a quarter. Ooh. And about how much? About $20 billion a year. Wow, those failures. The HomePod and AirPods those are failures. Another thing is this is Apple is selling AirPods as fast as they can make them. That's hilarious. Here's another article. Apple Watch AirPods saw year-over-year growth of 60% quarter 3 2008. Quarter 3 2008, these figures were just announced a few days ago. So don't say, oh, that was a long time ago. Now it's dropping because I say so. No. So Apple Watch and AirPods saw 60% year-over-year growth, with its revenue exceeding $10 billion over the course of the last 4 quarters. Ooh, those failures, man. Imagine if Android had a failure like this. They'd be freaking crowning it. They'd be saying it's a success. So that's all I got for you guys. Apple Watch is amazing. A ton of great features. I recommend you get one. It's just beautiful. And hopefully the new versions come out at the end of September or this holiday, the end of this year. Hopefully we get new ones. The renders of the new ones look beautiful, but we'll see what happens. Another rumor and more stupidity debunked. Thank you.